Good morning. Welcome to our commencement celebration. If you're able, please rise for the national anthem, which will be performed by our student a cappella group, Keeping It Trill.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Right, you may be seated. Good morning and congratulations, graduates. Welcome to your family, friends, and loved ones who are joining us for this auspicious occasion. My name is Mark Nicosia, and I am the provost here at Widener, and I am pleased to welcome and introduce members of the Platform Party. Please stand as I read your name. President Stacy Robertson. Chair of the Board of Trustees, Paul Bideman. Vice Chair of the Board, Cynthia Sarnosky. Trustee Jim Hargadon. Trustee Matt Hartley. Trustee Kathy Poulos. Trustee Lou Rodriguez. Trustee Tim Spees. Trustee Kevin Wiggins. Will the members of the university's leadership team please stand? Will Interim Dean Ken Taquino please stand? Will Executive Director of Continuing Studies Charmaine Walker please stand? Will Professor Jeff Lawley, our Grand Marshal, please stand? Thank you. Please be seated. Finally, the last group I'd like to introduce is our faculty. Will our faculty members please stand? These dedicated faculty members have guided you, cheered you on, supported you, and yes, challenged you. They have helped some of you get your first jobs, and helped others refine career paths and plans. They have brought cutting-edge knowledge and scholarship to your classrooms. Our faculty, all of us, are deeply dedicated to your success now and in the future. So will you please join me in a big round of applause for our faculty members? And I now welcome President Stacey Robertson to the podium.
Good morning. I am so delighted to share this moment with you. I do not exaggerate when I say this is my favorite day of the academic year. To share this accomplishment with each and every one of you, with your family and friends, is a great honor and a great joy. Now let's take a moment, if you don't mind, and if in particular all of our graduates will give a round of applause to all of the friends and family who helped to get you here today. Thank you, family. Thank you. Today is a happy day, so let's talk just a little bit about happiness. Have you ever wondered why some people seem happier and more positive while others seem to find the darkest interpretation of just about everything? You know, the glass is half full or the glass is half empty. We often assume that this is just nature, that people are, they're just born this way. But recent research into positive psychology suggests that we can make changes to become increasingly positive. And the benefits of embracing positivity are impressive. It leads to greater happiness and life satisfaction, better physical and mental health, stronger relationships, and more success. We know that negativity constrains us, but the last 30 years of research on happiness shows that positivity broadens us and makes us more creative. Many of us believe that happiness follows success, and that happiness must be sacrificed in the pursuit of success. That being stressed and anxious, exhausted and overworked is a badge of honor that will eventually result in success and happiness. But in fact, the opposite is true. We become more successful when we are happier and more positive. Now, this is not to suggest that problems don't exist and we can simply use power to be more positive, willpower. What I am suggesting is that positivity is an approach that frames our thinking, our decisions, and our experiences in life. It is a mindset, how we process the world, that relies on gratitude, hope, resilience, optimism, and meaning, and that helps us to overcome obstacles and improve. To embrace this mindset, we need to cultivate proven behaviors and habits that fuel greater success and happiness. So I'm just going to make 4 quick suggestions to you this morning, very quick. 4 quick suggestions for you to consider in your journey to become more positive. First, really simple, write about positive experiences and gratitude regularly. Writing about positive experiences reliably boosts feelings like happiness, contentment, and hope. Studies have shown that people who keep weekly gratitude journals experience an increase in happiness and more short and long-term optimism. Why is this? Well, when we recall and write about things that we're grateful for or happy about, our brain increases production of chemicals associated with joy, motivation, and mood regulation. Together, these chemicals improve your mood and strengthen neural pathways linked to positive thinking. In this way, gratitude journaling is a mental exercise for optimism, just as practicing an instrument builds musical skills. Regular writing about gratitude builds a positive mindset. Number 2, meditate 5 minutes a day. Yep, that's all, 5 minutes. And it's okay when your mind wanders. That's actually kind of the point. Just redirect your thoughts back to your anchor, maybe your breath or the feel of your feet on the ground, and start again. I use guided meditation, which is available on all kinds of apps. Neuroscience tells us that meditation strengthens the brain's capacity for positive emotions and resilience. Meditators often report feeling more optimistic, emotionally balanced, and appreciative in daily life. Over time, meditation literally changes the brain in ways that support emotional well-being. Research shows that a mere 8 weeks of meditation practice can rewire your brain for happiness. Third, commit conscious acts of kindness. Acts of kindness trigger immediate positive feelings in the giver by activating the brain's reward center. When you perform a kind act, your brain releases some of those feel-good chemicals. This neurochemical boost leaves the giver feeling happier, more upbeat, and more optimistic. In short, kindness biologically rewards you with a better mood almost instantly. Finally, exercise regularly. Physical movement boosts moods. Physical activity has immediate physiological effects that elevate moods. Workouts prompt a surge of endorphins, the body's natural painkillers, which relieve stress and induce a state of well-being. Along with endorphins, exercise also increases levels of serotonin and dopamine, producing an exercise high that leaves people feeling happier and more relaxed after a workout. A walk, a bike ride, a strength workout, pickleball game, or even ping pong can produce those chemicals that increase your sense of positivity. The health benefits are just the icing on the cake. So, just to summarize, to become more positive and increase happiness, write about why you are grateful, meditate 5 minutes a day, do something nice for someone else, and move your body. The results will blow you away. Congratulations, everyone. Go Pride. That was short, right? That was really short. I now welcome Interim Dean Ken Takino to the podium.
Good morning, graduates, and everyone here that is sharing this amazing day. Today, for you graduates, it marks not just the end of your college journey, but for many of you, the beginning of a more normal life going forward that is going to be represented by your career path. So I thought I would take a few moments talking about what you might expect from your professional life, from your career path, by sharing some wisdom from some people, and I'm taking quotations all over the place from this, who are a lot smarter than I am, but give you good direction. As you step into this next chapter, it's easy to focus on titles, salaries, and work-related achievement. And yes, those things do matter. But I want to begin with a simple truth attributed to Winston Churchill. You make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. True fulfillment comes from generosity and service rather than material gain. While earning sustains survival, giving creates a meaningful life. Career success is not just measured by what you accumulate, but the impact that you leave behind. Each of you sitting here is full of talent and potential. But talent and potential alone is not enough. As the recently departed Lou Holtz said, ability is what you are capable of doing. Motivation determines what you will do, and attitude determines how well you would do it. Your degree, what you're getting today, has proven your ability. What will define your future is your motivation and even more importantly, your attitude when things don't go as planned. And they won't go as planned. There will be moments when you are asked to grow, to stretch, even to let go of who you are today in order to become who you are meant to be. The growth requires courage, it requires risk, it requires faith in yourself, your family, and the higher power that you worship. The mindset you carry into your career will shape every opportunity, every setback, and every success. The philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer warns us to never confuse the limits of our own minds for the limits of the world. And what Schopenhauer is trying to say is that the world is far bigger and full of more possibility than we can begin to imagine. Given this context, let me offer you a challenge. Don't chase success. Define it wisely. Ask yourself regularly, does your daily work support your long-term goals? Because most of us spend too much time on what is urgent and not enough time on what is important. So here's the key. Make time for what matters, your growth, your values, your relationships, and your purpose. The vexing question is, how do you find your purpose? Perhaps it can be found in this idea. Your vocation in life is where your greatest joy meets the world's greatest need. This famous quote by theologian Frederick Buechner defines vocation as an intersection of deep gladness and deep hunger. It suggests that your calling merges what brings you profound joy and energy with what the world desperately needs. And the world desperately needs you. When you find that intersection, work no longer feels like obligation. It becomes a contribution. As Mark Twain said, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. But even then, don't lose sight of the bigger picture. You are all exceptional people, and with that comes great responsibility. As the saying goes, to whom much is given, from whom much is expected. Each of you have been given education, opportunity, and the chance to shape your future. Use it not just for your personal success, but for the collective good. Graduates, today you leave with knowledge. Tomorrow you begin building wisdom. Go forward with confidence, but also with humility. Chase success, but also pursue meaning. Build a career, but more importantly, build a purpose-filled life. Congratulations, class of 2026. The world is waiting, not just for what you will achieve, but for what you will give. Thank you. President Robertson, shall we get to the big moment? Will the candidates for all degrees from the School of Business and Administration please rise? President Robertson, the students standing before you have successfully completed the course of study prescribed for their degrees. On recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased, therefore, to present them to you. School of Business Administration graduates, please begin to come forward.
Now presenting Widener University's graduates from the School of Business Administration. Jasilda Debrova, Master of Science in Taxation and Financial Planning. Brianna Grace Slifer, Master of Science in Taxation and Financial Planning. Joseph Michael Nesio, Master of Science in Taxation and Financial Planning. Forrest Craig Grease, Master of Business Administration. Alyssa Victoria Carmen, Master of Business Administration. Annika Grace Knight, Master of Business Administration. Joy Moses Smith, Master of Business Administration. Sahibjot Singh Mander, Master of Business Administration. Lauren Shaylin Morris, Master of Business Administration. Joseph Salvatore Sophia, Master of Business Administration. Paris L. Ridgway Higgs, Master of Business Administration. Philip Nyawanwalu Moore, Master of Business Administration. Kelvin K. Y. Dorier, Master of Business Administration. Brittany Leanne Connell, Master of Business Administration. Linda H. Neef, Master of Business Administration. Christina Marie Mulholland, Master of Business Administration. Albert William Quo, Master of Business Administration. Sean A. Scafidi, Master of Business Administration. Connor Richard Hayter, Master of Business Administration. Delana Simone Jolly, Master of Business Administration. Dalia Milesevic, Master of Business Administration. Taylor Fisher, Master of Business Administration. Ryan Anthony Jacob, Master of Science in Taxation and Financial Planning. Angelica Maria Kalel, Master of Business Administration. Jalisa Sharice Williams, Master of Business Administration. Michael A. Joya, Master of Science in Taxation and Financial Planning. Justin Thomas Talley, Master of Business Administration. Manpreet Kaur, Master of Business Administration. Sandhya Zubair Jerivala, Master of Business Administration. Jacob Lewis Abrams, Master of Business Administration. Tumi Sekampu, Master of Business Administration. Ugochukwu Chijioke Okonkwo, Master of Science in Engineering, also receiving a Master of Business Administration. Emir Cantrell Price, Master of Science in Business Innovation. Michael Martino Jr., Master of Science in Taxation and Financial Planning. Mason James Brumall, Master of Business Administration. Alina Marcel Denisi, Master of Science in Taxation and Financial Planning. Kara Elizabeth Fredericks, Master of Business Administration. Hunter Bonage, Master of Business Administration. Chelsea Tabaldo, Master of Business Administration. Jaritza Camacho, Master of Business Administration. Hissa Alanazi, Master of Business Administration. Ava Louise Royer, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Jillian Kylie Gray, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Genevieve Mongeli Haynes, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Chelsea M. Lapa, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Tong, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude. Luke R. Shirey, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude. Brennan David Zimmerman, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude. Carlos Manuel Astacio III, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Megan Mershawn Bolton, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Rachel Ann Brown, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Ethan Edmund Lytle, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. John Nijak, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Michael Jesse Morrow, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Kevin Patrick Bukowski, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Ryan Joseph Bowerly, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Jonathan Amon, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude. Tyler Jacob Conlon, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Jackson Wheeler Huey, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Grady J. Shorey, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Serena Azalina, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Marissa Elizabeth Miller, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Ashley Holler, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Lynn Barnes, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Alexandra J. Crone, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude. John M. Ammon Jr., Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Alexander Francis Stempen, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Joshua Rose Blair, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Sean Tyson Turner Jr., Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Steele Eliza Emmerich, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Brandon Edward Bruce, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude. Cristian Alejandro Garcias Tercios, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Frank Jason Marte, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Garrett Nathan Thompson, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Anthony Paul Santangelo, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Nathan John Winnick, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Anthony Frederick Girardo, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Christian Luke Padagna, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Ronald James Conkey, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Andrew P. Nutt, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude. Evan T. Havel, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Brian James Landolf, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Benjamin Elliott Helsinger, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Joshua Robert Salter Jr., Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Matthew Liam Kennedy, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Dylan Ryan Williams, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude. Joshua Owetu Matumbo, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Matthew Stevens, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Daniel Gerard Kayafa, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Tatum Quinn Stilo, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Abigail Caroline Piccolo, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude. Kelly G. Barr, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude. Bryce Matthew Deshays, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Brian Gaviria, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Hector Surio, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude. Ricardo Agustin Venegas Panuelos, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Ryan Christopher Davis, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, summa cum laude. Odilon Wilden Bondea, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Bilal Sabir, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude.
Xavier Nason Superior White, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration.
Aidan Patrick Rourke, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Quentin James Hill, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Elijah N. Reed, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Rachel Hahn Kennedy, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Erin Lynn McGee, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Jacob Pranas Green, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude. Samori Torre Coles II, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, cum laude.